So one of the key concepts in physical therapy that we use is something called the stoplight theory of pain. And basically what the stoplight theory of pain is a way for us to know when to push and when not to push. Because that's important, right? Because not all pain is bad, but some pain is a warning sign that you're doing too much, which could cause more damage to whatever structure you're working with. So what we work within is called the stoplight theory of pain. And basically 0, 1, and 2 out of 10. And I know, 0 to 10 pain scales, not super reliable, not the best thing to do, but it's a good rough measurement to figure out how someone is feeling with a certain movement. And so 0, 1, 2 out of 10 pain, that's a green light. That means you can work through it. That's, what we would call generally discomfort. And obviously you got to help people kind of qualify those types of pain, right? Set different anchors to what like a 5 would be or what a 10 would be. But that 0 to 2 range is typically safe. The 3 to 5 range is kind of the interesting range. And I think that this is kind of in rehab where a lot of success is made or progress is lost. And basically that 3 to 5 range is what we would call like the yellow light zone. And that yellow light zone is, it's okay to push through and try stuff. But if it progressively gets worse, so like let's say I start my first set off and it's a 3 out of 10 pain. Second set is a 4 out of 10 pain. Next one's a 5 out of 10 pain. I'm probably not going to keep going because my pain is elevating each set I do. And so what I might do is I might pull one of my levers, right? I might pull a lever and reduce the load. I might change the range of motion or the depth. I might decrease the tempo or something like that, right? I might need to pull a lever to keep that pain from escalating, right? So if you can keep it within that 3 to 5 range, that's the yellow light you can work through. And then the other caveat is if that person goes home that night and they're not like, oh my God, I can't believe that Zach did that to me. My leg hurts so bad now, right? Now it's a 7 out of 10 pain. Or especially if they wake up in the next morning, right? Like when you sleep, that should be restful. And so if you wake up the next day and you're like, oh my God, my leg is so painful and I'm at that 6 and above, then that is a good sign that was too much the previous day, which means you need to ramp it back down. And so, the red light is 6 and above. So if you're working through a set, if I'm doing any type of movement and I feel 6 out of 10 and above pain, then that just means that I need to shut that down and then modify the behavior, modify the movement, or pull one of those levers that can help me kind of modify.